Throwing ass on the gram, getting laughs at the stand. Only she can, only Feehans. It's only Feehans.
Hey, welcome back to another. Hey, welcome.
Edit.
Hey, welcome back to another episode of OnlyFeehans with me, Kerryn Elizabeth Feehan, and our guest today is my longtime pal, very funny comedian, Christopher Elizabeth Scopo.
Wow, thank you for having me. You know how much Mabel loves me? It's ridiculous.
Look at her.
Look at her.
Your new bond.
I know.
Scopo your new
Here
bond.
she is, just like her mom. She's just giving it away for free. Yes, you are.
Pat, why are you laughing at that hacky bullshit
yes,
joke?
You're right. It's $25 a month.
Thank you.
That's
It's
right.
not even based in fact.
I know. You actually.
Don't you have
You aren't
roommates
giving away for
in
free.
Astoria?
No,
Shut
I
the
live
fuck
by
up,
myself
Scopo.
with my dog Seaver, who you met multiple times. Am I not doing? Have I Googled Feet Finder and put my feet on there a couple times? I have. I haven't done it yet, but it's coming. It might come.
What's your rating on WikiFeet?
I don't know. I have to put my feet on there and see. I got like little.
Scopo.
No, I got like little people feet.
You
Like they're like
are
weird
a
feet.
niche. This man bun, like get yourself a shield and like an elk vest. And
I know.
You're-
A gay guy did DM me last week and said I was real sexy, and that made me feel really good. I swear to God, that made me feel so good. I hearted it back and go, thank you so much. I needed this. It makes you feel good. It's nice.
when lesbian women hit on me, and they have in like very genuine ways, it's just like not only does it make me feel good, it makes me rethink everything I've ever done in my life.
Lesbians go harder than any people for straight women.
Yeah.
It's their dream to turn. So I honestly have like 4 lesbian friends from college, and they were so done with like lesbians, they would go after straight girls and be like, one girl turned a whole entire house. She went in 2-year period, she hooked up with all 6 girls in a house.
Was she hot? Did she have like a male energy? Or
She has,
like
she has like very like, you want to be attracted to this energy.
Yeah.
I remember my Pavone met her one time.
Yeah.
And they were like dancing at a club. Everyone, he goes, I don't know what this is, but I kind of want to fuck it.
Buddy. Pavone is the best. Yeah.
Yes.
Like when I remember, like I did Tobin Miller's show. I'm sure you're familiar.
Yeah, big lesbian.
And
Big
giant,
lesbian guy.
big bird lesbian.
Yeah.
And a girl at his show, like I was like leaving, she shook my hand and held it, and she was a smoke show, like a hot, like I would have been jealous of her if like she was in the same room as like me and other guys. You know what I mean?
They're real confident in what they want.
She held my hand in between her hands for like, a little bit too long, but like I let her, and she was like, "Are you gay?" And I was like, "Oh my God."
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know, but I don't want you to let go of my hand.
I'm surprised she said, "Are you gay?" And then I'm surprised she just didn't even like just be like, "Want to go out?"
Yeah.
That's what they'll do. They'll just like, "Want to go out?" Just be, I'm not gay, so.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
so?
It's so smart.
Yeah. Doesn't matter.
Oh,
we
that's
could
like-
be friends.
That's like rapists. So like, you want to go out, and the girls are like, "I don't like getting raped," and they're like, "So
Yeah. I'm gonna do it anyway.
we could just have a good."
Yeah.
Wait, Scopo, can you talk about a topic for like 30 seconds?
A topic. The New York Mets guys, they are on par this year.
They're on fire.
to
right?
go all the way. Yeah. We just called up our number 2 prospect in baseball. This is the only topic I really know about,
but
so I
I'm
feel
so
bad.
I'm like was a big Carlos Beltran fan. There was like this catch one
Hey,
year. I love when the
Andy
Mets-
Chavez. Andy Chavez.
Andy
Chavez. They did lose that game, but we don't talk about that.
But
it's fine.
that catch, right?
I'm going to explain to your fans why you shouldn't be a Yankee fan. They're just,
Yes.
they're horrible.
They fucking suck. You're a trend following
Yes.
loser if you like the Yankees.
Yeah, you're a twerp. You're a twerp of a human being. If you
twerp.
just come here and like, oh, I'm going to like the Yankees.
Do you think the Yankees give a fuck about you? I'm
No.
telling you, they do not. You know who gives back? The Mets. The
Loyal.
Red Sox.
Loyalist.
Well,
This is
Karen
what-
from Massachusetts, she's probably a Noma fan.
Loves some
Noma. I love
Noma.
Nomar Garcia Parra. I love Nomar. I had a Nomar shirt when I was a kid because my brother went to school in Boston, and I got a Nomar fan because I hate Derek. Because Derek Jeter blows. That guy stinks.
He stinks.
And-
How can you break up with Minka Kelly, you fucking loser?
Well, he did also bang half of New York, so let's give him
Whatever.
props
By the way,
on
our
that one.
demographic, a lot of male, so this might work.
Yeah. Would it Karen's pulling in females in this podcast? No way.
We just never talk sports.
Every
What do you
comment,
mean?
every comment's like, show your butthole. Show your butthole.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. My marketing technique.
Kerryn's doing great in life, by the way. I want to tell these people,
Tell 'em.
if you're looking,
Yeah.
you guys think Kerryn's a bitch. This is one of the best people to walk around New York City. I know she's the only person that's like, don't say I'm a good person. Don't say I'm a good person. You have no idea how great this. When the pandemic happened, everyone was like texting each other to be like, hey, you okay? You okay? I think we text each other and she goes, hey, you need money? I'll give you money. Not even like lend money. She's like, I'll just give you money.
Absolutely.
Like, she's a good person, she is. But you know what? She has the trend of she's the bitch and whatever. But it's not true, people. It's not true. Will she walk over a person to save a dog? Absolutely. If I fell with my dog, she would probably kick me in the face to save Seaver.
I would.
But she's a good-hearted person.
I was trying to like a guy was like a friend of mine was like helping me with the dog sitting today, and he's nice and hi everyone. He knows who he is. I'm sure he watches. It's just like so weird, but he just like wasn't a full-on dog person, and so we took like 2 dogs to the park, and like
Who wasn't a dog person? This guy?
yeah, and like so he's like chatting with me while we're in the dog park with other dogs there, and he's like getting irritated that he doesn't have my undivided attention, and I'm like. I'm playing fetch. I'm trying to keep these 2 sentient beings alive and with us.
Yeah. It's always it's like when you like at the dog park. It's always one eye on the dog and one eye on the person.
Yeah.
You can't, I literally. I was having a conversation with a lady the other day about where to take the dogs to go like hiking, and I left her mid conversation because Seaver jumped on a kid.
Yeah.
And
I do it all the time.
And I haven't finished the conversation. It's gone.
Yeah, maybe you will. Maybe
I will. Maybe I won't. But we all know the deal.
They get it. Shout out to my friend Nicole, Teddy's mom. You know, we'll be in the middle of a sentence. Teddy sometimes struggles with a little bit of poop eating once in a while. It's nothing to be ashamed of, and she's working on it. But Nicole's so funny because we'll be talking about something like in a very subdued manner, and then she's like, Teddy!
Dude, nobody tells my neighbor, they must think my dog's name is No. Because I go, no, don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it. It's just you yell at a dog park. And I mean, listen, everyone, it's just dog park. And kids should not be loud at a dog park. I want to put that in there.
I couldn't agree more, you dumb little... And if you're like, I don't know, if you're letting your kids come into the dog park, speak with them before you go in.
Yeah.
Always ask before you pet a dog. And we don't mean ask the dog, because that's what some kids do.
Oh, it's my fault when the kid runs around the dog park and Seaver then jumps on their back and knocks him down and gives him a bloody lip. It's my fault. It's my fault, okay? The kid's running around in a dog park. It's my fault the kid's doing that, okay?
I will say I have witnessed Seaver and little kids.
He fucking loves kids.
He loves them so much.
Yo.
He's like Chris Farley running at a milkshake truck.
Tell you the other day.
He's like,
so yesterday we're at the dog park and a midget shows up to the dog. A midget shows up to the dog park. A midget shows up to the dog, and I go. Finally, in my head, I go, oh, now my theory is going to be tested.
yes,
Is
good.
it just kids,
or
is it like
people under
that
4
are,
feet tall?
Yeah. And tell you something. It ain't just kids. He went right after him.
you are not this tall to
No,
to
dude,
get by Seaver.
The guy picked up poop and he was walking it back.
No.
I think he was jogging, but it was walking to us. And he went over and he literally, Seaver pushed him into like the garbage can for the poop. I was like, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Because it's a dog park. And I was like, yeah, but it's you. Kind of. So it's just people that are under 4 feet.
What kind of, may I ask, dog does the person with dwarfism own?
It's a kind of a big dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. So horse
like-
to him. It's a horse. That's an Attell joke.
My God.
It was like it's a dog like Mabel. It was the size of like Mabel.
Like a mutt, yeah.
And cute dog, but I was like, fuck, now I can't. I hope this guy like doesn't live around the area because he's there and I can't bring Seaver in there now
Because Seaver's going to tackle him.
because he's gonna jump on him.
Are we working on Seaver, the jumping on the kids thing?
I've worked on it with him, and I just think he's a pedophile.
Yeah.
I really think it's
Me and
it's
him
a
both.
pedophile. Yeah.
Get
you
your
guys-
bento ball. Where's your bento ball? You've got a bento ball and a special treaty ball.
Good
Did
girl.
you eat everything out of it? No, it's still in here. Look, still in. You didn't get it, dum dum. Yummy. Work hard.
Yes, good girl.
Work hard at it. That's not working hard. That's asking mama to help. Ready? Listen,
what
do you
are
know
we
how
doing
rich
here?
I am? I'll buy a 700 fucking microphone and the wires, okay? So I'll hold it however the fuck I want. This is how Lenny Bruce used to do it. I just made that up. Go! I really want to watch the show called Smothered that my friend recommended, and I haven't been able to.
What's it about?
Like mothers who smother their children.
That's like
Metaphorically.
I could see that in like I'm a mother and father with Seaver, with like dog. But like I could see that. What do they? How do they smother them? Is it like a dance mom kind of shit?
I haven't seen it yet. I don't know why I brought it up.
Oh.
Can I ask you a question?
Let's do it.
When how's dating with Seaver? How are girls with that big boxer?
Well, I have a girlfriend, so
I didn't know that, Scopo.
yeah. Well, she loves him.
Okay.
I
How
would
long have you had a
think
girlfriend for?
quite a while.
Oh, man, we've
Yeah.
been sleeping together a lot.
I know it's been odd too. It's like she's been texting me as we're doing it. It's crazy. She's
I'm
cool.
kidding.
She's cool with him.
Yeah,
she loves him.
that's, like, really
I'm
important.
pretty positive she's in this relationship for him. I'm like
Yeah.
85% positive she likes him
that's
more than
so
me.
Nice.
So like I'll ask her to like, hey, can you do something for me? And she's like, I gotta work. And I'm like, can you just take Seaver out? She goes, oh yeah, of course, no problem.
That makes
So,
me so happy.
Yeah. So
I love finding that there's more and more dog people in the world. I struggle to date.
But she
guys.
wasn't a dog person.
She fell in love with him.
She was like, yeah, I had cats growing up, and I was like, oh, this is never gonna work out.
Right.
And then she like she was hit with Seaver as he was like a puppy too. When he was
Yeah.
young, so she like kind of fell in love as a puppy.
Yeah.
And then it's just like that dog could do nothing wrong. She made him yogurt watermelon treats the other day. She went on TikTok and found this treat. She brought over yogurt watermelon treats for him. I was like, what about for me? And she's like, it's what it is.
You could probably eat them too, Scopo.
I probably could, but
probably
it's
have a lot of
Seaver's.
probiotics in them, honestly.
They probably do, yeah. But Seaver loves them, so he has them.
Yeah, I just like guys think Mabel's too big, and Mabel doesn't even sleep in the bed. That's what
She's
I'm
not
like,
too big at all.
I know.
How's dating with her? The guys, you tell them they have a dog?
There's like 4 different guys I'm thinking of right now that all are like, she's too big. They're like, whoa, whoa. They're like pussies. I don't know how else to describe them.
Are one of those the guys we just talked about on the walk?
Who? What guy?
On the guy in the walk?
What guy on the walk?
You forget about it. I don't want to say. I don't want to give anything away.
No.
No.
No. No, he hasn't met the dog yet. That guy? Oh, we're like that one. That's like brand fresh spanking now.
How long do you wait to guys to meet Mabel? Like, is it a first thing, or is it like a kid kind of thing where it's like you got to go a few dates?
I'll have to know the guy, yeah, before I bring him home to Mabel. But like,
Honestly, if you're a guy, you can't be like a dog is too big. Like you're kind of a pussy.
there's one guy specifically who's like, you got to get rid of the dog.
The guy said that.
Yeah. Isn't that nuts? I mean, I never would. I don't care. Like,
Yeah, I mean, it
would never cross
the
my
guy
mind.
at the window before the dog is anywhere. Yeah.
It doesn't even cross my mind. It's just so. I truly don't understand not like loving dogs, and I'm like. I mean, like when I hug Mabel, sometimes I like grit my teeth so hard that like I pull muscles in my jaw.
I literally say to the receiver, I go, I'll never leave you. I go, I'll never leave you. Look at it. Look how happy
Look
she
at her.
is right now.
She's like, scratch my butt.
Yeah,
Scratch it. Give her a good scratching, Pat.
Yeah. Did she put her butt into the people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
With a
All the
toy in
time.
her mouth.
Yeah. That's her coming. She's
That's-
like coming right now.
She does enjoy it. She does. It's also like a touch of dominance, I think, in my opinion. Like I think she kind of is like owning people.
Yeah.
Like she'll make eye contact with other dogs as she's putting her butt on the owner.
Mm-hmm.
And I picture myself doing stuff like that to like girls with like boyfriends. Or
Yeah,
like if
yeah,
your
yeah.
girlfriend was here, I'd like sit down you and go.
Yeah.
You know, like
it's
that's
my
sort
owner
of-
now. I am the owner now. I am the owner now.
So I think she like does
But
that.
do you like? How do you guys do the apps you're on, or do the app, or like just in real life when people DM you?
Yeah, I treat my DMs like Bumble.
The DMs are like bump. Yeah. So they know you have a dog.
That's why I go to my DMs. Like that's why I'm happy to go on dates with like people.
Are your DMs like fire? Is it more dick pics, or is it just?
So not that many? I would say like 5 to 10% dick pics. Very small ratio of dick pics.
Now, when you get a dick pic, like, what is it? Is it like?
If they typically
what
want
if
a
it's a nice
rating.
dick? What if it's a nice dick? Like, wow, it's actually not bad. Did you get excited, or
You
it's
can
still
tell
like,
them. You say it's beautiful, but then 9 times out of 10, it's attached to a fucking troll.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you hear that Bill Hader has a huge piece?
Well, I was just watching something about that.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that he and what's her face were dating.
He would have a big piece though. He's a skinny, tall guy. Always have big pieces.
Yeah, he has like a lot of confidence about him.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. That's the Pete Davidson kind of thing.
He's sexy, and that girl's so fucking hot. I don't know how, just looks wise, he thinks he's gonna do better than her.
Oh, he's a troll. He's a troll of a human being.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's very talented, which bumps him up to about
It
a
does.
good solid 8, 9.
I think I did. I think it was like Nikki Glazer's podcast or something with him, and it was all about Barry. I was just there for like fluff.
Yeah.
But he was like, there was something really appealing about
Yeah,
him.
he's got the energy, I guess, whatever you call it.
He's super smart too, the way he speaks.
Are you a sapiosexual? Do you know what that means?
I think recently I'm autosexual. That's what I've been discovering and leaning into.
A
And
guy who has a nice car? Not bad. Look at him though. Look at his face. He can't even smile
he
properly.
doesn't look bad there. That's a great picture.
That's
of
a
him.
great. He's
uglier than
He's
that.
awkwardly smiling.
Yeah, she's like, to me, she's perfection. Like,
What's her name?
Rachel Bilson.
Rachel Bilson is not perfection.
To
what
me.
are you out of your mind?
I think she's like, that's like her, like a Natalie Portman,
Natalie Portman's hot.
like a Zendaya, like a Zoe Kravitz, a Vanessa Hutchins. I like dark hair, dark-eyed beauties.
That's she got a big forehead.
That's like the worst picture ever, Pat. As you sit hunched over with your gut hanging over your shorts. So ha ha ha, she's a movie star.
What's she been in?
You ever heard of a show called The OC? Life Change?
Yeah. When I was in high school, 37 years ago. All right.
Iconic show. Doesn't matter how long
Jesus.
ago. I know. I'm getting up too upset. You're right.
She's
I
40
don't-
years old.
I don't need to
She was
die on a hill.
good.
She looks exceptional. Absolutely stunning. She gives me Audrey Hepburn vibes. I love her.
When are you going to be in a TV show?
Mila Kunis. Probably when I'm 80.
They do a documentary on OnlyFans when
Yeah.
people are like in 30 years from now.
Yeah, it'll be only plugs.
The lies of the first OnlyFans.
It's not plug talk, it's only plugs, and they're unplugging all the life support. Our last breaths coming from our dried up pussies.
Nah, by that time, pussy's gonna be fucking flowing. If they're doing shit now with modern science, they're gonna fix the pussy. They'll fix it.
Surgically, what do you mean?
Anything. They'll give you a pill a day, which just makes your pussy water.
I mean, I do those like NAD plus IV drips. I think I'll get one tomorrow now that we're talking about it.
What does that do?
It's just like supposedly like makes your cells like stop aging.
Oh, rejuvenate.
Me and Joe Rogan do it.
Oh, look at you.
I don't know if anybody else does, but I know me and the Roguester do it.
You'd be good on Rogan.
So handsome and beautiful. Oh, you make me want to. Oh, I love you too. Oh, I love you. I love you. I love you. Yes. Bite it. Bite me. She bit my elbow right on the funny bone today. So hard. Sorry.
Just
my
the way you said
psychopath.
"bite me" was like you haven't got laid in a while. Bite me harder.
I have.
Make me
I have
scream.
though.
Are you dating anybody?
No.
Look at you. Look at her. What do you do when you have sex? Would you put her outside? We got to put Seaver in the crate.
Yeah, I gotta just lock the door.
Just lock the door.
Lock the bedroom door. That's all.
Does she cry?
Like 1 or 2 yelps, but nothing excessive. As long as she's been enriched that day.
What the fuck is enriched mean?
I mean, you're gonna have an annoying barky dog if you don't fucking work them out. Like make them
Oh
tired.
yeah.
People don't understand that. They're like, I'm a Yorkie. She doesn't need a lot. Yes, she does. Run that bitch fucking ragged.
Small dogs are the worst dogs out there. They always start fights at dog parks and they don't back it up. And when my dog attacks them, it's like, oh, it's a big deal because he's a big dog.
I know. Same with Mabel. There's this little dog named Max who went after her the other day, and I was like, Max, just gonna bite your head off.
Yeah, it's like don't start something you don't want something.
That's good ASMR. Dog chips? All right. Mabel. Let's talk about comedy.
No, let's
No?
not. Let's just not talk
I
about
know,
comedy.
we don't have to.
Comedy stinks. What do you want to know about comedy? Comedy stinks. We go out and do shows. People like us. People don't like us. I don't know. Like people.
You nailed it, Scopo. You said everything I was going to say.
It really people hit you up like, what's the secret? People, young comics will hit me up sometimes. I'm like, I don't know, just fucking do it. There's no secret. Just do comedy. How hard is it? Write some jokes.
Or don't, you know?
We need less comedians.
People ask me, and I'm like, is it really? You want to? Why?
Yeah, how about people that brave, but like, how do you get up there? I don't know. It's not fucking rocket science.
Right. It's like obviously I was meant to. Like
Just
you're
get
so
on a
scared. Like,
stage.
but I will say, I don't see myself. I mean, they would have to be so fucking hot. Being able to date somebody that was like starting to do comedy. Like, I'll be honest. Like, I see a couple, like, some people whose significant others start doing comedy after their partner has been doing it for maybe 10 years.
Oh, I know what we're talking about.
I think it's the most insulting thing. Like, I don't know how you can honestly still love that person.
I'd just be like, I don't think you should do this. I don't think this is the right idea for you. I think also the fact that people think that, that person might have success, so it's like, oh, I could have success. It's not the same.
It's so insulting. It's like, I don't know, like maybe this person's, who knows, opening for Jerry Seinfeld, something, I don't know, crazy like that.
Yeah, something crazy like that.
And you think, I can do that.
Yeah. It's I don't know. It's
Get her, Pat. Get her. Get up. Why
She's- look
not?
at that.
We love seeing you in front of the camera.
Oh yeah, I'll feed you, Mabel. I have to give you the stuff though.
No, don't give her too many chips, Scopo.
Okay.
She's already had too many chips. Dr. Lisa Littman, if you're watching this, is it bad to give your dog this many chips? They're sour cream and onion. It's probably too much salt. She can give paw.
Okay. Jesus, she wasn't giving paw to you, so I figured, give her a meal. Give paw.
You can't.
Does she
hold-
give paw?
See?
There you go. Good girl. Good girl.
I'll be honest. I thought, since she hasn't even had a nap today, she was going to be way more chill. This
Thank God
podcast is off the rails again, Pat, and you're not giving her bento ball.
Thank God Seaver didn't come here. He would have knocked over a camera or two.
If Seaver was here, we would have lost the lights, the camera,
Yeah.
everything.
Seaver is a lot.
But he would have looked really cute on that yellow couch. Mm-hmm. Do you think this woman did a good job? Here's cut to the. Have you ever paid somebody to clean your home? We're cutting. Pat, we're cutting. I'm cutting. I'm cutting myself.
I do have a mom that comes over, so
Does she fucking clean?
oh yeah.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, I don't make her. She just likes to do it.
How often?
Like 3 times a week.
Shut the fuck up, Scopo. I'll kill you.
I swear, she's over right now. She's watching Seaver. She comes to watch Seaver mostly, and then she's just like, "I'll clean," and
How
I'm like,
far away are they?
15 minutes.
Maybe you're my new Jared.
No, I have jokes.
Okay.
Yeah. I was gonna say that since you lost that 130-pound Jewish boy,
Yeah.
this podcast is taking off. It's taking off, huh? What'd you do to that kid? He cut his hair and then he went blonde. That's the worst breakup he's ever been through.
People, I know. You would think I sodomized him and sent him on his way.
I know.
He was just dismissed. That's all.
Yeah. When he came back on a few weeks ago, do you think it was like a get back together thing? You just had to get laid that one time. That's it. You're back. That's it. You're done.
Do you?
Can't throw him a bone.
You said you and your girl have been off and on.
No. We've been together.
okay.
I mean, in my head, we've been together.
I
Maybe
thought you said off and on.
maybe her. We've been off and on.
Because I was thinking about something.
Okay.
I miss my one ex so much.
I know. You always talk about him.
Oh,
You do. That guy. I've never seen you be like, "Hey, you with that guy?" You're like, no, I miss him so much. Didn't he beat you?
I would
so-
pay money to let him beat me.
Really?
Just to hang out.
Why'd
with
you
him.
like him so much?
I think at this point I like him so much partially because he doesn't like me.
Okay.
Or I think maybe that's has a lot to do with it.
You-
I'm also extremely attracted to him. He's so fucking hot.
okay. But him not wanting you and didn't like you do OnlyFans either.
Correct.
So he also didn't like your job thing. That's the whole thing of no, don't do it, but I want him, kind of thing. So you give up OnlyFans. So you're poor with him, or you're rich without him.
Right.
That's a tough life. It's a tough life.
I know.
Do you think you chose right?
Yeah.
How many times a week do you text him, or month do you text him?
We message. Not in depth, but we chat.
Do you follow him on the social media still?
Yeah.
Did you see if he's dating anybody?
He was for a minute.
Ooh. How much did you stalk her?
She was private. Most of this typically happens after men break up with me. They date relatively unremarkable women.
Or just people? Or
Oh.
just regular people? You
Yeah,
know?
that's how I see them.
I
too.
found out how about this Instagram, that little scumbag website?
Little scumbag. I love you, Instagram.
No, your piece. I found out my ex had a baby because it
told me this.
No, I just found out like a week ago.
Oh, never mind. Go ahead.
And the reason I found out because it goes the suggested post was the guy she's dating, the guy she had a baby with. I look at the thing, I go, is that fucking Ashley with the baby?
Stop.
When I got her pregnant, she didn't like that kid at
Whoa.
all. She wanted that thing right out of her. Her exact words were, "Get this thing out of me."
How did
So-
she do it?
She smushed me.
Huh?
So, but it was in New York. It's still legal.
Do you think that like when you say those words that like a blurry screen comes up too? Like when you said midget?
No, I said. I said like that.
Do you think that if you say it like you're a trumpet, it doesn't matter?
Yeah. If you say it a little bit less, it's not as bad. It's a,
Why don't you just first of all, it's okay to say abortion. It's just not okay to have them anymore.
Yeah. That was the thing. But no, it was like I would have like an 8-year-old right now. I think.
Oh my God! And see Ruby tackling it left and right.
Yeah.
See Ruby taking out that little kid. What would you name him?
I don't know. We never got that far. We never thought about it at all.
Do you have nieces and nephews?
No, I have a brother who's
Sterile.
yeah, basically. His life is sterile. He doesn't do anything with his life.
That's hurtful. Don't say that.
Yeah,
to your
no,
brother.
I don't like him as a person.
Oh
so
God!
Yeah.
Cut this out.
why are you
never
cutting this
know
out
if he's
for?
watching.
He doesn't believe in me. It's fine. No, but yeah, so he popped up. She had a kid, and I was like, wow, that was a shocker to see someone that you were with for a while having a kid. I was like, wow, I did not see that one coming.
There's one guy when I talk to a lot, he's like, "What would you do if I came in you?" And I was like, "I'd throw my legs up in the air and pray to God." And he's like, "Don't joke like that." And I'm like, "We would have the cutest, funniest kid." I could see myself like having a kid with somebody who like we didn't have to go so traditional with like the lifestyle route.
I keep telling my lesbian friends, I'm like, if you want a donor, me. Because they'll have the kid.
Okay, Dr. Love. Okay, you're like the fucking inseminator
Yeah,
doctor
no,
guy.
yeah, well, I'm not that bad. Yeah, maybe.
Why do you have
you
so many
know?
lesbian friends?
College. Yeah, that's how we met in college. I keep telling them, like, how great would that be? Like, you're the father, you could be the father, but you don't have to live with it. You know, they're over there doing their lesbian things with they got 2 moms. I'm
But
the
haven't
cool.
you heard all these statistics about fatherless homes?
They got
The kids grow up
2
bad,
moms. That equals 1 dad.
Yeah, that's still only one dad. That's a single dad household.
Yeah, but it's still. But I'd be there on the weekends and stuff like that. I take it to like softball games or baseball games.
Stop calling it.
Oh, I don't know what it is. So we'd have a good time.
My thing is like my tits would get bigger and I would look so cute pregnant. It's crazy because my outfits I would wear. I would dress up like a little fruits and like shapes.
Oh, you would make the bump to be like a pumpkin or something like that
Yes.
for Halloween?
Yes, I would get a growing tattoo just for the bit.
Okay. That's not a bad idea.
Like a spider web that like shrinks back down. And obviously like my kid, the thing is like I'm so special and talented that like my kid would be a dime, fun, great addition to humanity. But what are we adding to, Chris? Like this is a nightmare out here.
We're just the
world's on fire. We've got to
we got a ticking time bomb coming. Hopefully it comes sooner than later. Look, I mean I
You
would.
think we're getting nuked?
I think it'd be nice to get a couple nukes in here.
What do you mean?
Just to take out.
Cat Mabel.
Just to take.
You're her father.
There's a few people that live in this city that could go. There's a few people.
This is one of my favorite, Adrian. Say her last name.
Appalucci bits.
Adrian.
Pat is a
Appalucci.
cameraman / dog trainer.
She has a bit. It's about COVID, but she's like, I can't believe like this city. She's like 30,000 people died, and there's still no fucking parking.
Yeah. That's so funny. But don't you walk around the street, you see people that like, can't open a door properly,
of
and you're like, you
course.
could go.
We can thin
You
the
could
herd.
go. You
I
could
don't know
go.
why COVID didn't take them.
I have in my building, I have a garage, and I already plan if we do get the nuke. There's a bunch of fridges down there, I guess, that are just in storage for the building. I'm just gonna hop in the fridge with Seaver, and then just hopefully it takes everybody else out. And I'm good. We're fucked. If a nuke goes off in New York City, we're all fucked.
Why?
Because it's going to be in the center of the city, and we're all.
And it's so dense, right? We're all on top of each other.
Yeah.
And then it's just going to spread, and
gonna
there's
spread.
water.
Like the problem is, they should nuke like Iowa.
But they're not because they don't see that as a valuable.
Yeah, but like they should take those people out.
No, I agree with you, but we can't convince Russia that Iowa is the center of industry for this country. You know what I mean? It's not a.
You like cheese, Putin? Go to Wisconsin, all right? That's who you got to nuke. A couple fatties in Wisconsin. You don't need more fatties in Wisconsin making cheese and kids. Jesus Christ.
Speaking of cheese, there's a dog toy coming from Amazon that you put a frozen cheese stick in, and then it takes them like forever to chew on it. Check it out.
I'll check it out.
Amazon, the people's website.
This has been Tips with Kerryn.
Sent my sister some sneakers. Sent my mom some lotion.
How would you take care of your like nieces and nephews? Do you spoil them?
Yeah.
Do they know it's dirty money?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, they're
Yeah,
cool. They're cool with it.
Auntie Karen's butthole money, la 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 la. Auntie Karen's butthole money. I got some new Crocs.
Auntie Karen shows her vag. Shows her vag. All the perverts who like Jim Norton, watch it, watch it, watch it, watch it.
Oh my God! I was just gonna tell you, Jim wants you to do Jim and Sam.
Crazy, great, we'll love it.
I'm lying.
Yeah, he doesn't know who the fuck I am.
I know.
Even though I met him like 10 times.
He might remember.
No shot.
He's gonna do our 100th episode. I haven't asked him yet. 7 eps away.
Why? Oh, it's 100 episode. Okay. 7. So 7 more weeks, you get blessed with Jim Norton in this place. Huh?
If he agrees.
He'll agree. Just give him a month's subscription. Can you do that as a gift, by the way, for
Jim,
OnlyFans? Can you like
or
give
you can
people?
discount people?
Can you give like a month away to people?
I mean, I'll Venmo someone $25 if they're that poor. I mean, Jesus.
No, as like a giveaway. You'd be like, hey, I want to give this away. No. What if you're dating somebody and you're like, hey, I don't want you paying for what you get to see all the time. So here's a $25 little gift card from OnlyFans.
I mean, the stuff that I send the guys I'm actually dating compared to what I put on OnlyFans is a lot better.
I hope so.
So why would they care about a subscription if they're A, getting to fuck me, and
I just thought it'd be a
fun?
nice little surprise, okay? That you can give away. What are you doing?
I'm taking my earrings out, but I'm trying to still talk in the microphone.
God.
Next question.
This has been OnlyFeehans with Kerryn Feehan.
We've been 32 minutes already. What have we talked about? What have we covered?
Literally
What's in the
nothing.
news? Pete Davidson. Oh my God.
We have news?
Well, you're talking about naming kids. Would you ever do that thing where you name your kid after like your favorite athlete or something? Since you were like a Mets
Yeah.
fan.
What's my
Having a kid named Mike Piazza would be tough, honestly. Mike Piazza, get over here.
Would
no.
you do that though?
That'd be funny. Do you think there are any white kids named LeBron?
A little baby Nomar.
Nomar's a cute name. I would love a white kid to be named LeBron. LeBron Smith. It'd be a cute little name.
Remember this old sponsor we had? We used to have this sponsor called Fume. Do you want those?
No, thank you.
But we didn't do a good job because we said them wrong and we used their product
Speaking
wrong.
of, look out for Magic Mind in the future. We're getting some Magic Mind.
Look out for Magic Mind.
We won't say too much of what it is, but
What
It's
do
a
you?
special drink and
It's a
we're going to
special
drink
drink.
it. But remember we used this product. We didn't know.
wrong.
It looks like a flute. Or no, is that a recorder? Did you
They're
ever see a
actually doing
recorder?
pretty well.
This company is not doing well. Like this is this company.
No, they are. All the
I'm sure they are. You do this.
it's the other way. This is why we didn't continue with them.
You do this.
Nope.
I think
There you go.
And you
Yeah.
smoke that?
You just inhale it.
Is it weed?
No, it's like essence.
Essence?
Yeah. So
It
there's
makes
like
you feel
mint.
so unsatisfied.
What is it like hemp? Remember when hemp was a thing? You smoke hemp, it does nothing.
This is like eucalyptus, like mints.
Well, they're doing well.
Shout out to Fume.
No, we went the whole way without saying that.
That's
Oh, sorry. Shout out to Fume. I'll do Scopo's fucking
Shout out to
voice blur. Shout out to You guys are fucking nerds.
Okay.
Shout out to Joey Diaz, who gave me weed. Fucking opening for him at Uncle Vinny's is so much fun. He's maybe the greatest storyteller of our generation.
Yeah, is he crushing?
He's just so funny, start to finish. Like, You know when he does a thing where he laughs and leans in the he's like
I've never seen him live. I really want to see him live. I heard he's like an unreal guy. Like he just murders.
I'm telling you, like it's like electric, like applause break every fucking, and it's like stories, and they're so interesting, and he's led such a life, and people like you believe every word he says because they all come to the shows. He's like, this is my cop friend, this is my friend from high school, that's my high school teacher, like his like junior.
Really?
Yeah, they come to the shows. Like it's so fascinating to me.
When he kidnapped the guy and then sent him a Facebook message to say sorry or something like that, it was one of the funniest things I've ever heard in my life. He kidnapped somebody and then he's like apologized to him on Facebook. Back to the New York Mets people, because Kerryn's getting high again.
No, I was thinking like he reminds me of my dad. Like my dad just used to do like stuff like.
What do your parents do?
Illegal stuff. They're retired now.
Well, what did they do?
My mom was a teacher. My dad was in sales, just like me.
What did he sell?
College textbooks.
He sold college. That sounds like he was in the CIA, and then that was his front that he would sell college textbooks. Who the fuck sells college textbooks?
Yeah, it's actually kind of a depressing story because the industry became obsolete, obviously, with like computers and stuff. His job, he worked his way all the way up this company, and then they laid him off like the day I got accepted to college. It was really sad.
Really? What college did you go to?
Marymount Manhattan College.
Isn't that in New York? Oh, look at this one. We got a scholar on our hands.
You went to college, didn't you, Scopo?
Yeah, I have 2 degrees.
Oh.
Yeah.
None of which are in hairstyling.
No, not at all.
What did you get degrees in?
Finance and sports management. Couldn't tell you a thing about finance. I know sports, but not the management side. I cheated on my finance. Actually, my brother took
cheat on my taxes too. Just kidding. Shout out to Russell.
My brother took my test for me because they were all online through Excel, and the teacher had to email you the tests. So I would just email my brother the test, who was at work in finance, and I would go to him. I go, hey, just don't get 100. I go, get like a 95. And I go, maybe. He was like, okay, sure. He did.
And this is your brother you don't like?
Yeah, at that time we were cool. So
I feel like you could get back there. From the sounds of this favor that he did for you, I think we could repair this relationship.
It's tough, but I was also like, my mom was like, make sure you do it for him because he's not smart and he has to graduate college. So, and now she, cleans my apartment.
Tell your mom I'll pay her I just spent $300 for this okay cleaning job.
You spent $300 for this?
I tipped her, and then I also think she maybe stole money.
Yeah, she definitely did steal money. I mean, I would 100%. I mean, you have $20 just laying out here in the open.
That's for you.
That's how good it is to be
That's for you.
Hey, thanks. I appreciate it.
Thanks for coming on.
This has been great.
I usually pay my guests $50, but you're bombing.
Well, I mean, listen here. When you got so much to do with this person, Kerryn Feehan, who's literally getting high during a podcast.
Okay, you're like Joe listing me right now.
Joe said, did that to you?
He judges when I get stoned on podcasts. He's like, no, you're not going to be as sharp and funny. And I'm like, I disagree.
Dan Soder's pretty sharp and funny.
Good. Great example.
Yeah. I got high on Lewis's podcast one time.
Lewis who?
There you go, man.
Another midget.
Someone you know intimately. Yeah, I just didn't talk. I can't smoke.
Was I there? Because I remember you used to be on a lot when I was on. Like, that was like our era together. But you never really...
That's when Lewis was helping out his girlfriends at the time. Lewis does prop up his girlfriends. He gives them careers.
I think I made my own career. I don't think Lewis gave me a career. He helped.
He did help.
He helped.
Didn't he give you a podcast on his thing?
What do you mean, like, give? Like, that's such a bizarre... Like, we started a podcast, and yeah, it was on his network. People act like that's like giving you a podcast. It's like, we did the work.
What happened?
That was
you guys broke up?
That was me and Micah. Yeah.
Yes,
Lewis was very difficult to work with post breakup.
Oh, really?
I know.
I couldn't see that one coming.
Shocker. He's a Neanderthal. Love him. Support everything at Gas Digital. We're joking. This is a podcast.
He doesn't give a shit. He's too
Oh,
big.
no? Check out the Kim Congdon episode or what? The Swiss cheese that's left of it.
What Kim Connor was on this podcast?
Just kidding. He's going to hear. Pat, why do you let me get myself into these problems?
Now we're having fun here.
We're at 39 minutes. We're good.
We're having
We're so
fun
good,
here.
right? We're
He's
in the
not going this
clear.
far,
Yeah.
If Lewis fucking listened to this, Lewis, if you're still listening, you're a fucking loser. Get a fucking job.
Get a job. I love
Yeah,
it.
nothing-
Keep
he
it
had
going.
nothing
Let's
to
talk
do
more
for 35
Gomez.
minutes.
Let's talk more Gomez. This is great. One of his troll fans will send this to him because they just all his troll fans are like, Lewis, they did this.
That's true. I can't disagree with you there.
Yeah.
There were fans asking me about Kerryn last year when I went to Skankfest. They were wondering where she was.
Yeah, I was gonna do your spot at Skankfest.
Why does that make you laugh so much? What is the implication behind that?
Because I want to know if you're going back this year.
Oh, yeah, I'm going.
You going
Are
to
you going?
Skankfest Vegas?
Yeah.
I'm not going to Skankfest Vegas. I didn't apply.
Oh, because
okay?
Scopo was there. That's why I mentioned that as well.
Yeah. I was gonna do your spot, and then someone fucking took it from me. I was pissed
Who?
off.
Who took it from you?
I don't know. Someone asked, like, literally right before I asked. Was it you?
I'm not a comic,
And
but
then
I
I was
know
gonna
who.
do. and
You
then
know who?
Yeah,
Who?
it was Jared.
Jared?
Oh, it was Jared. That's right. He fucking that little weasel smells. He could smell stage time from a mile away.
Of course, because I canceled.
God. You know, so you canceled, and then Racine wasn't there. So I was like, and then I heard Racine like missed his flight. I was like, oh, I'll just take Racine's spot. And then I asked the people, they were like, yeah, sure. And then literally 10 minutes before I about to go up, Racine shows up, and I couldn't do a Racine spot. I was like, fuck, I should have fucking went for Kerryn's spot. I knew she was opening for Norton that weekend. So you'll have fun there. Do you think? Oh my God, Lewis! What we should do? Lewis at Skankfest should have a 4-woman fight of all his exes and see who wins. It's just you, Kim Congdon, Natalie Cuomo, and then Karen Margolis. That would be an epic
You'd
four-main
have
event.
to have like subcategories, right? Because like it can't just be physical. Fucking Congdon's just gonna literally beat all 3 of the rest of us up.
Oh, so you want to like? So
So we got to do brains, brawn, beauty. Okay, Pat.
Okay, you're not winning that one.
Yes, I am. Hey, Scopo.
Okay.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
How about that?
How about we,
Age? Won that
You
one.
won-
Fuck you guys.
what about money? Throw around money,
That's
boom.
2 for your girl. That's
Yeah.
2 for your girl.
Would you
Cardio? I'm sorry. I'm crushing a cardio category.
Maybe like an obstacle course.
That's
Have
what
like
I mean.
have like an obstacle course
And then
around
Kim-
Skankfest.
Because Kerryn's not going to be able to get around, I don't know, Metzger. We'll throw him in.
Metzger's nose will be blocking her the whole
Yeah,
time.
Natalie, just like, I don't know, throw a crossword puzzle at her. She's stuck. She's stuck for an hour or 2.
One of the things, the tattoo artist, he just shows up just because another tattoo for no reason.
Yeah, and then just throw some fucking
That would- Louis,
throw some fucking churros in a bag, and you got Congdon busy for an hour.
Lewis
I'm
should
gonna
do
win.
that. Lewis should do a 4-person battle, but all weekend though. So on day 1, there's the first thing, which is like an obstacle course. Day 2, they maybe do an IQ test, and that could be, I don't know who's winning that one.
And then the winner
Are you
gets.
joking? Who do you think's smarter than me?
Fuck, I gotta really.
Nobody.
Kerryn's the most. I feel what I know of educated. Like
Let's
most.
go,
I would
fucking
say-
white
I'd say-
people. Let's go, Pat.
I'd say between her
Educated,
and Margolis would be the top 2.
Anglo-Saxon. Margolis is smart too.
I say her and Margolis are the
Margolis
top
is
2 smart ones.
Margolis is smart. The good news is she isn't funny at all.
Ooh.
I'm just kidding. Kerryn, you know I'm kidding.
Well, would comedy be a competition as well? Would you guys have to do like stand?
I know we could do. See, Congdon's gonna take
sh-
roasting.
Well, okay, I think Kim might win that one.
She's great at roasting. She really is. But stand up, I don't know.
What does the winner get?
What? How about this? You do 5 minutes.
We get Lewis back.
You get a weekend with Lewis at Airbnb in San Antonio, and you get to open for him. How about this?
Scopo,
You do
like
5 minutes
I think you
stand
like
up,
secretly
5
are
minutes-
so in love with Lewis that like you just kept
I
track
love
of his
Lewis.
girlfriends and all of us.
It's not hard. It's all over fucking Instagram. It really isn't hard to follow the girlfriends. He puts them on. He gives them a podcast. He breaks up with them. It's a cycle that goes on with this man. So how about this?
Mabel has a bento bomb.
And then the final day is whoever wins gets to roast Lewis for like 5 minutes.
You're so good. Yes, you are. Yes, I love you. Oh. I love Mabel.
And they can watch us on YouTube if they subscribe as well. They'll get notified every week when we post. Premiere at 4:00 every Friday. Subscribe to the YouTube.
So can I tell you guys, like you all heard Pat say that, right? But he's gesturing at me right now. This. So he wants me to repeat what he said, but like put a funny
Yeah, it's called
spin on
direction, Kerryn. This podcast needs it a little bit.
I'm showing them the BTS of the inner workings of the behind the scenes. Gush, gush, gush.
Well, this is for the audio listeners because they don't know what's going on right now.
Hey, if you're listening to audio,
Get your lives together, you fucking losers.
YouTube.
Get YouTube. What's
'Cause
wrong with you?
My whole ass is out.
Jesus
my cellulite
Christ.
is showing. Mabel's biting me.
People that just go on podcasts though, I'm like, what are you losers doing with your life? It's YouTube. Now YouTube, you can watch YouTube on your phone and you could be on the apps too as well. Thank God they've done that. Look at this girl.
Could you die? Could you fucking die? Look at my wolf. My wolf. Who's my wolf?
Do you kiss her? I'll never leave you.
Yeah, what do you mean? I'm like, I'll jump on a grenade. I would grenade for you. You know that song, Pat?
That's Grenade by Bruno Mars. His real name is Pete Gene Hernandez.
Cool fact.
I heard he's a gay.
Is he?
I heard he's a gay,
You don't really see him flaunting with women like that.
Yeah, because he's fucking blows dudes.
Well, his next song's gonna be like, I've got the monkey pox.
I got the pox. What's that? Song?
Here's the
Pox
thing, like
will
people.
punk you up. Pox will punk you up.
Can I say something that's probably maybe like
Controversial?
it's like somebody was like, we have to, be really sensitive. We shouldn't be so rude and tease gay people about, they're the reason that monkeypox is spreading. But just take everything out of the conversation. The way it's spreading is anal sex. So if it's not, just gay people or like people that have a lot of anal sex, like we can say that, can't we? We can. I mean, gay or straight.
Yeah.
You're doing a lot of anal.
So when is your monkeypox getting in?
I've never done anal.
You've never done anal?
No, Lewis tried. Tom tried. Everybody
It's not
tries.
easy
It's
when you
really
got a small
hard.
butthole.
I have a really tiny asshole.
Yeah, it's tough. I did one time and I got poop in my dick.
Yeah, it's gonna
And,
happen.
and I'm like-
you didn't like that? You
Yeah,
baby?
I wasn't the biggest fan of it.
You baby.
And that girl, now a lesbian, so
You fucked her gay.
I think I fucked her gay. Yeah.
Ready? Bento ball.
Okay.
It's a bento ball. Stop scratching her ass and maybe she will.
Okay.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of OnlyFeehans with me, Kerryn Elizabeth Feehan, where you get fast, hard news, facts, pop culture, environmental news, stuff about the seals.
Monkeypox.
Monkeypox.
Gay anal monkeypox.
AIDS, anal monkeypox. And wait till you see the Battle of the Exes.
Battle of the
Skankfest, Vegas.
I am not going to Skankfest, but I think I should get a credit if this goes down.
Yeah.
This would be. First of all, you weren't there last year where they had the fighting in the
Yeah,
the
but I
back.
saw the video.
Dude, it was the best part of the whole entire weekend. This would on Sunday a 4-person battle royale.
Yeah.
And Lewis is sitting there in a king chair. I mean, how much would he love to do that? First off,
it makes my stomach churn. It makes me sick to my I just
everyone.
gotta throw up.
We should be able to bet on the people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It would crush.
Yeah. You probably get second highest odds.
I don't think that all the girlfriends, all the exes, I'm sorry. I don't think that I would have to guess are all in a healthy enough mental place to
You dated Lewis. You're never in a healthy mental place.
No, you can heal. I've healed. Lewis can't hurt me anymore. He still yells at me and gets mad at me, but it doesn't affect me. But my point is, I don't think that we would get all 4 consensual participants.
No, I know there's one that definitely wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that means she's the weak one anyway. she wasn't gonna win anyway. So
Scopo.
let's just put a fucking cardboard card up there and then.
Shots fired.
I'm not saying who it was, but she wasn't gonna win anyway.
Well, this was a fun episode. Turned out to be a fun one,
Hey, thanks.
despite my laziness and weed smoking.
Yeah.
Oh my God, should I eat pizza for dinner? I did a kettlebell workout. She did put away my yoga mat.
I'm gonna
Geraldine.
do a workout tonight when I get home. A little kettlebell workout. I
All
love
right.
kettlebells.
All right, bye.
It's only Feehans.